Hey guys, welcome back to another video here. It's your boy Leon with Creator and Guns, and we also got a special guest today, a friend of Creator's, Devo. Devo, want to say hi?
Hello, everyone. I'm back.
Alright guys, now I'm going to hand things over to my good friend and partner, Creator. Creator, take it away.
Hello, I'm Creator, in case you guys didn't know. Hi, Creator! So, basically, we're going over to Thousand Sunny, and last week we said we had a special one for One Piece fans, and this is it. So, the Thousand Sunny, the ship of the Straw Hats, the second ship, well, technically, if you want to be technical, the third ship of the Straw Hats.
Yeah.
But the second actual ship of the Straw Hats. So the Thousand Sunny obviously was built by their shipwright Frankie Super, and he built it on Water 7 he built it during the Water 7 arc, but they didn't get it until after the Ennis Lobby arc and the return to Water 7. The ship is really cool, and obviously it was built when the Going Merry was destroyed, and it is often referred to as the Sunny by the crew, but the full name is the Thousand Sunny. It is a cart rack ship designed and built by Frankie, of course, from the help of Iceberg and the remaining galley lay foremen, who were among the best shipwrights in the world. It was built from the Atomwood, and it is a magnificent ship of the finest craftsmanship at least double the size of the Mary, or the Going Merry. It features include particularly all the requests from the Straw Hats before arriving at Water 7. So the ship and the design and the appearance, as stated before, it is based off a Carrat ship, and Guns will get more into that in a little bit, but that's the ship type, and it reflects on the skill of its navigator. The ship has a lawn on her deck, complete with a swing and a slide, as well as a tower for the crow's nest. The big huge mast gives the ship extreme maneuverability. Like the Going Merry, the forehead is an animal's head, specifically a lion. It is often mistaken for both a sunflower and a sun during the ship constructions, which made Frankie very mad, might I say. The ship holds 16 cannons, 7 traditional cannons on each side of the ship, and 2 specialized air cannons, Golan cannon and the Figurehead, and the Coupe de Burst cannon. By the admission of Jinpei, the Thousand Sunny is a good ship. So even he said it was a good ship. And in volume 46 of the manga, a complete set of blueprints for the Thousand Sunny was given in the same fashion as the Going Merry. Yeah, you'll be able to, if you actually go back to that volume, you'll be able to see all the different designs of the ship and stuff like that. Below the deck and the soldier deck system, there was also advertised in the 12th movie, the 12th One Piece movie, in which the Sunny was introduced by the Straw Hats. So they have all kinds of stuff. They have the boys' room, they have the girls' room, they have the kitchen, they have the sick bay, they have the aquarium bar, they have the bathroom, they have a library, they have Usopp's facility, they have Frankie's workshop, they have Zoro's training room, and the crow's nest, the tower, and much, much more. But just to name a few to be exact. The figurehead of Thousand Sunny is a large lion face with 2 crossbones behind it in the manner of a Jolly Roger. The mouth of the figurehead can open in order to reveal the cannon for front attack, and the lion's meme can rotate in order to move the ship backwards if necessary. The Thousand Sunny's harem is located at the front of the ship. Unlike the conventional steering wheels found in traditional sailing ships, the position of the Sunny's steering wheel resembles those found on modern ships. The controls for the soldier dock system are located on the steering wheel itself. So yes, the controls of the soldier dock system are located on the steering wheel itself. A knob allows one to choose which compartments to position, and the opening on the side of the ship, and a lever situated next to the wheel can then be used to open the components. The lever not only operates the components of the soldier dot system, but also doubles as the lever then indicates the coup de burst. In the anime, the lever was shown being used to build up of Kohler energy in the energy room, and upon completion, the user at the helm pulls the lever to activate the coup de burst, which is basically a burst that sends them flying, I believe, like a kilometer or something like that, a kilometer and a half, somewhere around there. But it sends them a pretty good distance away if they have to get out of any sticky situation.
Wow.
They also used it underwater, I believe, Leon, when they were getting away from the sea monsters, when they were going to Fishman Island and stuff like that. So, very cool.
That is correct. Really, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool, and it also saved their heinies, if I remember correctly.
The Sunny also has a built-in log post located on the metal pillars of the mid-high, which stands directly behind the ship's helm. Upon reaching the New World, they updated the large log post to the appropriate New World version, which is similar to Nami's new log post, with the 3 needles installed instead of 1. The anchors of the Thousand Sunny are positioned at the side of the front of the ship and resemble large lion paws, each with 3 toes. The ropes used to raise and lower them are stored inside the metal ring position behind the figurehead. In the anime post-time skip, the ship was shown to be able to fire both its anchors like grappling hooks. After time skip, Frankie installed searchlights in the eyes of the lion figurehead, which again was shown when they were going through Fishman Island. When they got to a certain point underneath the water and it was dark, they were able to use it to see and kind of navigate through the underwater. Recently, the figurehead has shown some different expressions. Much like the Going Merry did, the lion made a dizzy face in the manga when the Straw Hats got caught in a white storm. And in the anime, a panic face when they were surrounded by sea kings during their decease to Fishman Island, and again when the ship was caught on fire because Luffy forgot to turn off the stove.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and that was actually when they were going to Whole Cake Island, I believe. I believe that was also right before he ate the poison fish, and almost died of poison before Sanji's sister, which her name slips my mind at the very moment, but then she kissed Luffy and sucked out his poison.
Wow.
Well, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be mad. I mean, have you seen Sanji's sister? Just saying.
Yeah, but, I mean, no offense,
Oh,
this
just
is almost a constant Luffy thing with him. Yeah.
And during the arrival at Wano Country, it had a panic face when Luffy voiced his intention to leave it behind. Going into further depth, the men's quarters is located on the first floor of the ship, while the women's quarters is located above them on the second floor. The men's quarters can be entered from either door on the first floor. In the middle of the room, they have a traditional Japanese fireplace setting, completed with tables and sofas and stuff like that. The women's quarters can be entered through the door on the second floor, unlike the men's quarters, which looks more like a typical for a ship. The women's quarters resemble more of like a bedroom that one would normally see on land. It consists of 2 beds, a bookshelf, a 4-door closet, a mirror, and some comfy sofas, among with other things. And then, of course, in Nami's room, there's a treasured chest.
Of course. Appropriate.
Of course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
And
happy
it's
course,
that
Nami after
everybody
all.
has their own room. I'm just happy everyone has their own room now.
Of course. And then, of course, at the entrance of each room is a washroom.
I love the detail that went into this ship versus the Going Merry.
Gotta have the
Although the
essentials.
Going Merry is great, it's still, it's good to see that not only have they grown as, in their skills and crafts, but also their, their ship as well, because, they all literally have a transformational moment. And then this is like the Going Merry's time. I mean, the Thousand Sunny's time to, really meet the needs of how they've grown too. So I thought that was cool.
Oh, yeah. The ship is really detailed. Like, we're not even breaking the ice on all the details. I'm just kind of generalizing everything. If we were really going into detail, this video would be a lot longer than it probably will be already.
Yeah.
And then getting into the kitchen, the dining room, and the sick bay really quick. The kitchen, dining room, and sick bay are located on the second floor near the steam of the ship. The combined kitchen and dining room of the ship resembles a restaurant with 2 areas separated by a bar.
Mm-hmm.
And unlike the Going Merry, the Thousand Sunny has a sick bay, and it can be accessed from both the dining room and outside of the ship. The room contains various medical supplies, and it also includes a desk, a bed, and Chomper's favorite chair.
Chompy.
Yeah. So then there's the aquarium bar. This room provides great place for storing live fish to eat later, and has glass walls that allow the aquarium to be viewed from the lounge. And the aquarium also surrounds the whole room and functions as a ceiling for a passageway behind it. To take the fish out of the aquarium for food, one must net the fish from the hatch on the second floor deck. If that does not work, they just have to dive in and grab it themselves.
So neat. Yep. Sanji's
Pretty
heaven.
handy.
Yeah. Well, besides woman, but...
Oh yeah. Nami-san. Nami-san's personal chef and
if
lover.
only they had a strip club on the Thousand Sunny, then Sanji would die happy.
Yeah.
So, getting into the library, the washroom, the bath, the crow's nest, and the survey room. The large hut-like structure at the steam of the ship contains the bath and a library. At each side of the building is a large lamp. The library, comprising the lower level of the structure, is a large circular room with numerous bookshelves and windows at the breach encircling the whole room. And, this is an interesting fact, everybody but one particular member has books stored there. So everybody
Luffy.
has... Yeah, exactly. It's Luffy. Thank you.
Yeah.
The man never
Above
reads.
the library, located at the attic-like section of the building, is the bathhouse. From the ladder in the library, one enters a front washroom with its send-in toilet before passing through the door into the actual bath. So, pretty cool. And then, of course, there's on the foremast, or on top of the foremast, is a crow's nest, and it's pretty much like a watchtower. And then, of course, on top of the kitchen and the dining hall at the Thousand Sunny is the observation deck. And before the deck and to the off of the soldiers' dot system are 2 rooms devoted to research and development. Usoff's main factory and Frankie's weapon development room. So that's pretty much all the rooms, and now just
Pretty
breezing through the
cool.
features, because this thing has a lot of features, and I'm sure we haven't even seen all the features it has, even at Wano, where we're currently at. Pretty much just blazing through them. We have the Soldier Dot system, which is, like as stated earlier, is a special system built within the ship and represents externally by 2 giant number plates, one on either side of the ship, and it contains 6 compartments that each compartment has a special device or vehicle for the Straw Hats to use. Then there's the Sunny's new engine system, which is, or I'm sorry, that's just the different channels. So then we have the Coupe de Verse, which, as stated earlier, it builds up Kohler energy and blasts them. I believe, like it blasts a fire. It fires a giant cannon downward and rockets the ship in the air for 1 kilometer, thus making for a great escape. Then there's the Chicken Voyage,
Pretty handy.
which is a maneuver that the Sunny can perform in order to quickly escape attacks. By activating it found on the helm, the Thousand Sunny can spin the mirror of her figurehead in order to push the entire ship backwards. So it's kind of like the opposite of the Coupe de Burst. Like, instead of going blasting in the air forward, you just blast backwards, but you don't go into the air. Grun Cannon, and it is a powerful cannon hidden within the lion's mouth in the paws of the ship, and it basically makes things explode. It has a giant energy beam that is super. They also have Usoff's garden, which after the time skip, Usopp set up a garden at the back of the ship so he can grow his supplies for his pop greens, which is basically, after the time skip, he shoots the pop greens and crazy shit happens with the plants and stuff. Then there's a bunch of modifications and a bunch of different stuff. There's the penguin mode, which is a non-canon function, and it is used when the Thousand Sunny, or when the Sunny sails up the knock up stream at Delta Island, where the Pirates Expo was being held. And yeah, that's pretty much all the functions of it. And then we have the history of it, but as stated earlier, basically, without dragging this out any further, the history is they pretty much got it after the Gomiri was destroyed at Ennis Lobby. Frankie had stolen their money, got the Adams wood, built it, and then felt bad, joined the crew, and gave it to them when they returned to Water 7 after Ennis Lobby. Okay, so Leon, did I miss anything? Did I miss out any details that should have been included? Obviously, I didn't go through all of them, but is there anything that I missed out that should have been included?
Nope. I can say without a shadow of a doubt, you went through just about everything that mattered. So I think we are
Devo and
good to
Guns,
continue.
do you have anything else you wanted to add on the anime version of the ship before we get into like the differences in real world and stuff like that?
So for real life, the Thousand Mary, I think that
the Thousand Sunny, not the Thousand Mary.
That's just blending the two. That would be perfect if they could have taken a lot of the best of both worlds and created. This is a ship that could be recreated in real life.
All right, well, yeah, that would have.
You know, it would be really cool if they could. As I thought about Psycho Creator sharing about the kitchen and how they were able to catch, the fish. That is something that kind of already exists in some of the things that people have today. I mean, granted, it's really rich people, but it'd be cool to have that as an option. And that's my favorite part of it. Would you like to add anything?
No, not really.
Cool. All right, so that is. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Diva.
No, you can go.
No, I was just gonna say that's everything that we have for the anime / manga / the movies / the games, because Thousand Sunny's been in a couple of different things, guys. It's even in Jump Force, because when you go
that is true, Creator.
in the lobby, you can go and see it. So yeah, but yeah, it's in a couple of different things, and it is a hell of a ship, and it's gotten the straw hats out of many situations. Well, for the most part, until Luffy gets involved. But
of course.
Yeah, usually things go awry whenever Luffy tries his hand at stuff like that, which
do you guys
doesn't usually end very well.
Ship after the Thousand Sunny?
That is a good question. I think that they're gonna. I think the Thousand Sunny is gonna be the ship that they get to Laugh-Tail and Rafton with.
Yeah. You know what? One thing, I don't know if you shared this. If I missed it, tell me. But do they have any docks for like I can't recall the name of the moped that they got that Nami-san owns. Did they have like a dock to store her her other transportation?
Yeah. So the actual there's a docking system where they have all these little mini stuff, and yes, Nami's stuff is in there. They have the Frankie's tank in there. They have Frankie's motorcycle in there. They have a little Going Merry in there. They have a couple of different vehicles in there that they store in the soldier docking system with the different channels and stuff.
Can the Thousand Sunny fly?
Yeah, it can fly. So that's the thing about the Cryptoverse. So essentially, matter of fact, Leon, why don't you answer this question about how it can fly?
Well, I mean, if we want to be technical, with the Coupe de Burst system, possibly it is. With the right positioning of the sails, if we're wanting to be very, pretty serious, it actually could be possible for them to fly.
Well, up to 1 kilometer, because it blasts them like it's like a blast. It's like in a big blast, a big explosion in the back that launches them into the air.
Yeah, it's not like
which they technically fly. So yes, the ship can technically fly, and it's stated throughout the show, like when they're leaving Water 7 and Garp's throwing the fucking cannonballs at them, and they activate the Coupe de Verse and they go flying. He's like, that ship just flew.
Like, not to distract from the ship, but just Garp mildly throwing cannonballs, which are usually fired out of cannons, at almost the same speed and velocity at the ship. It's pretty funny when you think about it.
So they could technically kind of go back to the Skyland if they wanted. Not fully, but it would still need assistance.
Kinda, but I think it... Yeah, but if I were to be honest,
right,
I would feel they would have to have a sort of continuous...
I mean, I think they probably could, depending on the cola. I mean, if they were there, like, resupplying the cola, Frankie was just switching out the barrels, I think they could muster up something. I don't think they have anything that they were able to do it as of right now, but I think they definitely could muster up something.
And as you think about doing that in real life, I mean, there probably could be some cannons or some type of hydro system that you could use to, shoot the ship, up 1,000 kilometers. Or one? You said 1 kilometer or 1,000?
Yeah, 1 kilometer.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I think the problem with real life would be the weight. Like, let's say you try to let's say you try to take like a Navy
Yeah,
ship, like not even a destroyer, but like just in general, it would just be the weight.
Well, it depends. If Tesla does it, I mean, maybe it could be possible.
I mean, it's Tesla.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure in a few years they might have something like that. I don't know, but it would be very funny at like one of their meetings discuss. So, what was your inspiration for making this One Piece?
That'll be a show. Hey, the show would be definitely get a lot of reviews after that. It was said,
Yeah.
we said it here first.
You've heard it. You heard it right here first, right here live.
We inspired Elon Musk to build
a
real life 1,000 Sunny.
Hell yeah. Look, guns. That's pretty much it from our end. What say you, good sir? Real life.
Well, the 1,000 Sunny is based off a real ship, and it's called the Karak. It was a 3 to 4 mast ocean-going sailing ship that was deployed in the 14th to 15th centuries in Europe, most notably in Portugal. The Karak was the first used for European trade from the Mediterranean to the Baltic, and quickly found use with newly found wealth of the transatlantic trade between Europe and Africa, and then the Americas. So, yeah, real shit.
I'm assuming that the real ship doesn't have stuff like the coupe de burst and doesn't have like stuff like that on it though.
It pretty much has cannons, basically stuff you'd find on an actual ship, not an anime ship.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it doesn't have a giant laser on the front of it.
Probably not.
What about the lion's mane?
Unfortunately.
The what?
The lion mane, like the figurehead on the front.
There's probably figureheads like that, yeah.
No, there's only one, and it's on the 1,000 Sunny. So it was inspired by a real ship. In your expertise, could something like the 1,000 Sunny be partially built in real life, be fully built in real life? Like how much, based on technology we have nowadays, how much of it could we compact into the 1,000 Sunny from the anime?
I would say, and this is a rough number,
I would say a good bit, depending how big you build the ship.
Right. If money wasn't a problem, if some things would be stretched, like the flying, but like if all things considered that you have all the resources at your disposal, and it was realistic.
We do have lasers now, so.
Right. So I think it could be like a good. I would throw 90-95%.
I'd say about 80-90%.
Hey Tesla, you better get on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would have to say about kind of the same as guns here, about maybe 80-90%. If we're wanting to go for the straight conclusion, I think possibly it could be accomplished.
I think it could be accomplished too. I think the biggest thing, I don't know if you can make the laser shoot like it does on the anime. Maybe like I don't know with technology nowadays. I don't know if you could shoot a laser that big out without like completely burning the sea and ships and like even the ship itself,
Well, in real life, lasers they exist, but they're clear. From what the research that I've learned about lasers, so like they shoot, they work, but they're actually clear. So like, compared to the anime, I don't think we can add color yet to kind of.
Yeah. Well, no. I'm not talking about color. I'm talking about if you shoot the laser out of a wooden frame, wouldn't the wooden frame catch on fire because it would get hit with the lasers as well?
Right.
Well,
Yeah, I
it
don't think
wouldn't.
that's.
It would be made out of a wooden frame.
Yeah, it wouldn't be able to realistically
Yeah.
with the technology we have today. It would not withhold.
And the hull could be made out of steel as well,
Right.
Yeah.
giving it better armor.
Yeah.
Which I think
Yeah,
could
frame,
actually
yeah.
be an
Basically,
improvement
instead
of the
of
wooden frame.
Things being wood, it'd be made of steel
Yeah.
And
or
then
other types of metals.
as far as the coupe de burst, I could see
And-
some. I don't know if it would be cola. I don't know if you could build up cola to blast an entire ship out, but I could definitely see a blast like sending a ship off. I think the only problem with that would just be the landing, because if you land, like if you don't have any type of landing platform, if you don't have any parachutes or anything on it, and you hit the water from that speed, from that height, the ship's gonna break.
Yeah. Agreed. But everything else, I think, we focus on, like, can they
Definitely
make a figurehead?
agreed.
Yeah. Anchors, yes. Built-in log posts, that would be really cool. Yes.
Yeah.
All of their rooms, I like how they all have personality in their rooms about, who they are. The library for, oh my God, what is her name? Robinson, yeah. The men's quarters for the guys. You have Nami's room. And so I think it's just really, I think all of that is, achievable. Even, the kitchen with, the fishing for
Sanji.
Taji. Oh my God, I'm having a brain for it. The sick bay for, you're going to kill me.
Chomper.
Yes. I am just the survey room, it's so much person, and I think they could be a lot more. They're gonna have like, their adventures are only gonna go increase from there. So, man, the importance of the ship, I really didn't notice at first because, for everybody out there, I'm catching up still. So everybody else on the channel is pretty seasoned. I'm still in the I'm in the Water 7 arc right now, I believe, and so
He's in the Water 7 return arc.
Yes. So I'm just now getting up to speed on the thousands. I haven't seen it yet, so actually this is kind of a spoiler for me, which is okay because the show
I
is
haven't
still.
seen it either.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not alone. But
Guns is still on. He just finished. He's on like the arc he's on is Skypiea. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. But the personality, like one of the things I really like that One Piece does is that they give everything meaning. So like, I like it how the Going Merry had the mysterious, person fixing the ship, and they had this backstory about it. And then the same like how Psycho Creator was sharing how, the Thousand Sunny, space has changed during different scenes and throughout the different arcs, and so. It's a lot. It leaves the door open to say that even the ship is important, and it gives it character and personality, and it gives it this importance because, like they said, when they all had to go from the Skypiea, they thought that I'm gonna buy this, and I'm gonna buy this, and then at the end of the day, they all made the decision to get a new ship because that was what was the best for that faction and what they needed. There were crew members, so
it also led to one of the best emotional fights, which I won't spoil for Guns, but
yeah, I know. I was gonna say it, but yeah, I'm glad you stopped me. Just know it gets real.
So Leon, because me and Leon are pretty much all the way caught up. Well, I'm 100% caught up. Leon's behind by a couple chapters, but he's pretty much caught up. So. Leon, I have to ask you this, and we're treading spoilers here, and we're not going to say anything for the sake of Devo and Guns. But Leon, do you think they're going to add on ships for the two new? Well, the one new Straw Hat that is definitely confirmed, and the one potential one that they met in Wano. Won't say who it is for spoiler reasons for Devo and Guns, but I think you know who I'm talking about.
I'm thinking they might. I mean, no offense, in my honest opinion, it'd be kind of kind of foolish not to, if I'm being honest.
So we'll see how it transforms on the definitely the one new member and the second potential new member, which I'm really hoping that this other new member joins. For anybody who knows who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. So
Yeah, I don't know a new member that joins, but I think I put the context clues together by the way you were describing the ship, so I kind of know because their name has 5 letters in it. Well, 6. I believe their name has 6 letters in it.
that's one of them, but the other one I don't think you're gonna get. I could give you a big spoiler, but yeah, I could give you a big hint, but it would be a spoiler.
Yes, okay, I'll wait. Yay for the 1,000 Sunny. You know, we should use the 1,000 Sunny.
Yay!
Right, and see if it can withstand the 2 hurricanes that are coming toward us right now. Marco and Laura.
Oh yeah.
The test of times.
That would be a real.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
would be
that's
one
the
hell
other
of a
thing we didn't get
frickin',
into.
launch day.
Really, but the 1,000 Sunny is definitely really durable, and we found that out when they were going to Fishmine Island, having to escape storms, having to go through the underwater underwater volcanoes and the sea monsters and stuff like that. So, hell, it even the way they entered it, any normal ship, the way they entered it would have been destroyed. So,
Right. Well, even the Going Merry held its own, you know. It had its fair share of like miracles
yeah, beat ups.
and durability.
Mm-hmm.
But granted, it did come from a wealthy family.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that the Going Merry and the 1,000 Sunny is kind of an extension of Luffy and how Luffy has like the unforeseeable luck of like the century.
Well, I like how throughout the series, especially I'm treading spoilers here, but I'm not going to spoil anything. But there's a certain war arc that happens that Leon knows exactly what I'm talking about, and it just proves that Luffy isn't one of those main characters that always wins. He actually fails just about as much as he wins.
And that's what makes it so relatable, I think, to a lot of people is that, you know what, he's real. Like, this is like, as you think about his character development, like, you know, he had a dream and he just chased it. He has a good attitude, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've actually talked a lot about different anime characters who, you know, either they're whiny or they're over emotional. But Luffy really doesn't really get out of character much. He'll get serious. That's his way of saying, all right, I'm gonna buckle down my bootstraps and I'm gonna show, you know, I'm gonna hit my goal. And what I really like about Luffy is that he doesn't really he's not vengeful, you know. He's not doing it because it's like popular, or he's not doing it because he wants to do anything. He does it because it's the right thing to do, and that's what I really like about him.
Well, yeah, that's why he wants to be king of the pirates, is because it's not about him being an actual king per se. It's about him being the most free man in on the planet. And the thing I like Luffy about the Big Three is just like what Devo said, he's relatable, and he's not this super incredible person that always wins. You know, he has failures and stuff. Now, I'm not saying I know for a fact out of the Big Three, you know, Naruto and Ichigo also have their failures, but it's different for One Piece, and I think it's different because One Piece, they have so many chapters, but you have so many at the same time. You have so many chapters to grow with these characters and see them actually failing and see them struggling and see them having to slowly, and trust me, for anybody who's been watching or reading One Piece for years and years, it's a slow crawl. It's not off to the finish line.
Yeah, for sure. It's climatic. It's definitely climatic. I love
Definitely,
it
for sure.
because it gives me this bit of adrenaline every time I start a new arc. Like, oh, can it get any? Yep. Oh, great. And then you feel rejuvenated. Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see where the series goes and how the 1,000 Sunny changes, especially with what's going on in Wano right now. Summit side and stuff, especially the new chapter that drops yesterday or the day before yesterday. Yesterday, chapter 988. Whew, that was a hell of a chapter. That was a hell of a chapter. I saw what you did there, Oda, and I saw what you did with Frankie, and I liked it. I also saw what you did with Sanji, because Sanji got a cool fight too, so I like it.
Yeah, it's nice for some of the other characters to get some attention every now and then.
So, does anybody have anything else?
Yeah, that was it for me too. I really enjoyed like joining the channel today, guys. Psycho Creator, Guns. I mean, it was a truly a pleasure to be here again. The Thousand Sunny conversation excited me, ramped me back up to dive back into one of my favorite animes of all time, and look forward to being a guest again.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and gentlewomen of all ages, the golden rule is, remember to keep your ammo hot and your beer cold, and we will see you next time.